Under the cloak of night, Leo stands on the back porch, a telescope his guide to the stars. With a bounce, Isla arrives. Marshmallows, signaling a night of shared wonder. Isla stares expectantly into the distance. Any aliens yet? In the oppressive darkness, a solitary light reveals Leo's face, his eyes gleaming with hope amidst the silence. Leo's voice cuts through the silence. Not yet, but I'm looking for Orion, and maybe a flying saucer or two. Under the cloak of night, a glowing green streak pierces the sky. It crashes into Shag Harbour with deafening thunder. Isla's eyes widen, surprise and excitement battling on her face as she stares fixedly at something unseen. "Did you see that?" Isla exclaims, her voice filled with disbelief and wonder. Darkness consumes everything. Only a faint light reveals Leo, a lone figure against the unknown. His voice, strained with awe and disbelief, shatters the silence. It wasn't a shooting star it turned. Leo and Isla burst into the quiet house, shattering the stillness of night. Grandpa Don dozes peacefully, oblivious to the commotion. The black harbor mirrors the city lights, its surface still. A violent splash shatters the calm. Leo's voice cuts through the night. "Something crashed in the harbor. A green light, big splash." Grandpa Don retrieves a rusted metal box, its contents promising untold secrets. Inside the box, maps and sonar scans hint at mysteries buried beneath the waves. A worn leather journal emerges, its title Shag Harbour 1967 USO Incident, whispering tales of unexplained encounters. In the dimly lit room, the crackling radio fills the silence, a constant reminder of the outside world. Grandpa Don sits hunched over the table, his weathered face etched with memories of a past encounter. The air is thick with the scent of salt and aged electronics as Grandpa Don recounts. Unidentified submerged object. "I was there the first time it happened. We thought it was a downed plane, but we never found anything. Just glowing water, dead fish, and sonar blips that moved." Isla stands, hope flickering in her eyes as she asks, "You really think it was a UFO?" Dust motes dance in the single shaft of light, illuminating the gloom. Grandpa Don's solemn voice echoes in the quiet room. "Some things aren't meant to stay buried." Fog rolls in, obscuring the harbor, as they prepare to set out on the Starfinder. The compass spins wildly as they approach the crash site, hinting at unseen forces at play. Isla's camera abruptly shuts off, plunging her into sudden darkness. Grandpa Don is present, his expression hinting at unease. Grandpa Don declares, "That's not normal." Beneath, the water churns, emitting an eerie pale green glow from the unseen depth. Leo peers into the silent abyss, lowering the hydrophone with bated breath. The speaker crackles to life, but it carries only static. Then, a strange, melodic hum pierces the silence. Static fills the speaker, then a strange, melodic hum. It wasn't mechanical. It sounded alive. On the dark fishing boat, Isla washes the deck, the water reflecting the faint moonlight. Amidst the ropes, a stone pulses with soft green light. An unsettling silence fills the space, pressing in from all sides. Elio's voice breaks the oppressive quiet, It's warm, like it knows we're here. They present the rock to Grandpa Don. Grandpa Don's gaze intensifies, his eyes reflecting a deep mix of fear and recognition. With trembling voice, Grandpa Don whispers, "I've seen something like this once before." His voice drops, heavy with dread, and it wasn't from Earth. Grandpa Don delicately wraps the rock, his actions betraying a growing unease. His eyes dart around, a storm of urgency brewing within him. If the government's still watching this place, they'll come sniffing around soon. A black van sits ominously on the street, its dark windows concealing unseen occupants. Men in dark suits patrol the neighborhood, their grim faces hinting at a serious purpose. Voices rise from beyond the frame, hinting at conflict. A voice echoes. They say they're from the Canadian Meteor Observation Agency. Silence descends, heavy and foreboding, as Grandpa Don's face reflects deep worry. Grandpa Don gestures downwards, his eyes darting around, caution etched in every movement. "They're not. I've dealt with them before. Keep your heads down. And keep that rock hidden," Grandpa Don warns, his voice a low, urgent whisper. Leo and Isla hurry towards the abandoned lighthouse. They conceal the glowing rock within the old lighthouse. In the shared dream, a shimmering underwater city glows with ethereal light. Domes of glass reflect the light. Towers of silver, coral, spiraling towards the surface. Leo and Isla sit together in a silent room. Isla looks around, her eyes wide with fear and urgency. "You saw it too, didn't you?" Isla asks, her voice trembling. An aged rock sits silently, bearing witness to forgotten times. Leo approaches the rock, a glint of curiosity in his eyes, convinced of its hidden message. "The rock's trying to tell us something," Leo whispers, his voice echoing in the stillness. Grandpa Don reveals ancient Micmac legends. The tales speak of star people descending from the heavens. These celestial beings brought teachings of peace and harmony. In a room filled with dancing dust motes, Grandpa Don gazes intently. It's not just a mystery. It's a message. And it's choosing you. The family arrives at the harbor under the night sky. In Isla's backpack, the rock emanates an increasingly intense glow. The sea erupts in the blinding flash of light. A column of pure energy envelops their boat, isolating them in an otherworldly embrace. From Isla's bag, a mysterious rock emerges, spinning in midair. From the harbor's depths, a luminous figure rises, defying form and substance. Neither human nor machine, it shimmers, radiating an otherworldly light across the harbor. A melancholic melody fills the air, its notes weaving through the harbor's stillness. A lone figure sings, their voice echoing the ache in their heart. The being extends a hand toward the rock. A touch, a connection, and the being dissolves into the vast sky. The harbor is empty, the sky silent, as if nothing ever happened. The rock falls, its glimmer now faded. The street is eerily silent this morning. The van vanished without a trace. No news reports surface, and there is no talk of strange lights in the sky. Beneath the towering old lighthouse, Leo and Isla kneel, their secret hidden. They record the location in their journal, creating a coded map. In a room veiled in mystery, Grandpa Don is a silhouette against the window, light catching dust in the air. Grandpa Don stands, his words hanging in the air. The sky still has secrets. And now, so do you. Against the inky canvas of the night sky, Leo and Isla stand together on the back porch, their forms etched in silhouette. Their faces are upturned, eyes lost in the infinite expanse of stars that stretch out above them. Silence hangs heavy. Elio's voice breaks the quiet. Do you think they'll come back? Silence hangs heavy in the air. Isla's voice cuts through the stillness. Maybe, but well be ready. Under the watchful gaze of the lighthouse, Leo and Isla near the buried rock, shadows stretching long in the afternoon sun. The air hangs heavy with the scent of salt and sea, enveloping them in a shared, unspoken moment. Leo and Isla exchange a knowing look. Grandpa Don shares Micmac legends, his eyes twinkling in the soft lamplight. His voice, a comforting rumble, fills the room as he speaks. I listen intently, my understanding of our heritage deepening. Under the vast starlit sky of Shag Harbour, a family stands united, their faces tilted upward in shared awe. In the quiet darkness, a silent connection weaves between them, a tapestry of unspoken understanding. In the sun-drenched lighthouse, Leo and Isla work side by side, their focus intense as they refine the ancient map. Sunlight paints the air with dancing dust as their charcoal pencils scratch across the map, deepening the connection between them. The lighthouse room fills with a comfortable silence, their shared purpose weaving an unspoken bond. A faint green glow pierces the distant darkness, a spectral echo of the inexplicable. Leo drifts into sleep, his mind returning to the ethereal underwater city, now cloaked in tranquility. Isla raises her camera to the sky, lens reflecting the sunlight. The camera clicks, capturing an image of the harbor. Each photo becomes a silent record of their shared secret. Under the relentless sun, Leo and Isla search the beach. The sun reflects off the water, creating a shimmering haze. Grandpa Don, a twinkle in his eye, sits in his worn armchair, ready to tell a tale. Books line the walls, and model ships sit on every surface, echoing a life of adventure. Grandpa Don shares stories of his Navy days and his own UFO encounters. A shooting star pierces the night sky, its fleeting brilliance mirroring the unspoken dreams of those watching. They turn a silent vow exchanged under the starlit expanse to guard the secret that entwines their fates. Bathed in the screen's glow, Leo and Isla are hunched over laptops, their faces reflecting the intense focus of coding. A complex dance of logic and symbols unfolds on the screens, a silent promise etched on their faces. Their fingers dance across the keyboards, a silent vow to find the rock etched in every keystroke. In Shag Harbour, a moving truck arrives, stirring curiosity among the locals. Locals exchange knowing glances, a silent question hanging in the air. Do the newcomers know about the UFO incident? The truck's arrival disrupts the peace, each box unloaded a question mark in their minds. In Grandpa Don's warmly lit dining room, a feast awaits. His family gathers around him, their faces reflecting contentment and shared history. Comfortable silences fill the air, punctuated by unspoken bonds. Under the vast night sky, a lantern ascends, carrying hopes into the starlit expanse. The lantern drifts away, becoming a silent messenger between Earth and the cosmos. Leo and Isla kneel, their hands tracing the line where the rock meets the earth. Amongst the pebbles, a small, smooth stone waits to be found. Under the dim daylight of Shag Harbour, researchers gather their expressions, a mix of awe and concentration, eyes fixed upon the alien stone. They run instruments across the stone's surface, its texture unlike anything they've encountered. The stone is not of this world. It came from a distant galaxy. In the warm glow of the fireplace, Grandpa Don begins his tale, his face alight with the joy of storytelling. His voice resonates with the magic of a distant past. As he narrates, Grandpa Don tells them the story of the first UFO incident in more detail. At his feet, the grandchildren listen intently, their faces reflecting the wonder of his words. Under the cloak of night, the harbor is disrupted by an otherworldly display of light. A bizarre configuration of light erupts in the sky, defying earthly explanation. The air vibrates with an invisible force, electrifying the scene with a palpable sense of the unknown. Leo and Isla chart a new light formation on their map. In the quiet harbor, the townspeople gather, their eyes sharp with curiosity, assessing the new family's arrival. A palpable curiosity hangs in the air, the town subtly probing the family's awareness of the UFO incident. The soft light envelops the family, their faces alight with anticipation and nerves. Complex light formations fill the papers, hinting at new beginnings and uncertain paths. A shared sense of excitement and apprehension permeates the air. The family discusses their new dynamic, a blend of hope and uncertainty. A lone figure stands silhouetted against the dark harbor, the air heavy with salt and diesel, a signal for an impending storm. The flashlight pierces the inky sky, each flash a coded plea in the overwhelming darkness. Short, precise bursts of light punctuate the night, each pulse a desperate message sent into the vast unknown. Sunbeams pierce the grimy windows, illuminating the aged lighthouse as Leo and Isla begin their exploration. They discover a loose stone in the wall, hinting at secrets hidden within. Behind the stone, a hidden compartment reveals a stack of old Navy documents, bound with faded twine. An air of mystery settles over Shag Harbour as movers unload boxes into the weathered house. Townsfolk exchange knowing glances as a faded sign reading CMOA is revealed on one of the boxes. Whispers turn to murmurs as it's revealed. They learn that the new family is connected to the Canadian Meteor Observation Agency. The air hangs heavy with unspoken accusations. Each line tells a silent story of secret. The weight of their questions presses down. Bathed in the soft glow of harbor lights, they stand together, a silent decision hanging in the night air. The salty breeze carries whispers of trust as they embrace their newfound family, a bond forged in shared trials. In a moment pregnant with vulnerability and hope, they prepare to reveal their secret, the air thick with anticipation. Sunlight streams through the lighthouse windows, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. Gestures point towards the ancient, buried rock, its history etched in every groove. Voices, soft and reverent, weave the tale of the rock's significance. They stand together, their eyes fixed on the sky, a blend of resolve and fear etched on their faces. They brace themselves, ready to face the unknown challenges that await. Under the cloak of night, they witness the return of the ethereal being of light, a silent guardian watching over them. Leo and Isla stand by the buried rock, forever guardians of the secret of the shimmering sky.